Greetings from Bermuda, this is Media Limey and welcome back to The Longing, a game about patience and waiting, in which not very much happens for around about 400 days of real life elapsed time. So we are doing our weekly check-in to see what's changed, if anything. We've been playing the game now since the beginning of January. We're now in the middle of February, so 6 weeks. And we are actually almost at the halfway point in game time. 211 days left until the king wakes up. And the reason we're going faster in the game than we are in real life is because we have spent a lot of time chilling out in our home, which is now very nicely decorated. We've been reading books, looking at our art on the walls to pass the time. And basically time goes faster when we're in our home. So tonight, and in fact I'm going to start now while I talk. So we left our friend reading the Iliad last time. He's reached the end of part 1. Doesn't seem to have found anything in there. I don't know if we would be alerted if it found anything hidden in the pages. Anyway, he hasn't. So, we are gonna send him back to look at the mushrooms that we were growing last time, because that is right there. That is the only thing that I can think to do in the game right now. We've explored basically everywhere we can get to in the caves. We may or may not be able to do some more excavation of our living area if we had a mattock. We had a mattock, but we broke it. And so there is a second mattock that we've seen, but we can't find a way to get to it. And I've really got no clue how to get to it. I've deliberately avoided reading anything online about this. I kind of want to just try and figure it out myself as I go. But I am at a bit of a loss as to what to do next. So what we did at the end of the last episode was set some mushrooms growing in the top part of the caves. And there's 2 types of mushrooms. There's green mushrooms and purple mushrooms. And we noticed that when the 2 of those were growing near each other, they would lead to some very big green mushrooms starting to grow. And so we planted a bunch of purple mushrooms and green mushrooms at the bottom of this cliff in a vague hope that maybe some big mushrooms will grow in the right place that will let us get up the cliff. I kind of think it's unlikely, but it was about the only thing that I could think of to try to do. So we'll go see how those mushrooms are getting on. Basically, it's a bit of a walk. Shade walks fairly slowly. Somebody commented last time as to whether they thought he was walking faster now. I have to say, I do wonder whether he is walking faster than he used to be. Maybe that's just my imagination. So yeah, we'll take a wander up there and see what's going on, and maybe we'll discover something along the way that's changed. If we don't, kind of running out of ideas as to what to do next. I mean, we can just go away and leave the game for another probably 4 weeks, I'm guessing. Will get us down to 0 days. But that kind of, I don't know, it feels like there should be something else to do. There's a face that we found that we can go back and maybe get some more information from, but we need 3 coins or 1 of his pronouncements and a collection of 7 disappointments for his second pronouncement. Currently we don't have any coins and no idea where to get any, and we have only 6 disappointments. So if I could get 1 more disappointment, then we could go back to the face and see what else he has to say to us. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I am kind of hoping something obvious is going to jump out at us at some point. We can also supposedly make a bed from moss and wooden planks. We have enough moss, but we only have, I think, like 2 wooden planks, and we need 6 or something. And like I said, I've explored most of the caves that I can figure out how to get to, and there's no sign of the other planks. So, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that. Presumably if we had a bed, that would make time pass even faster when we're at home. But yeah, I don't know whether something will happen when we hit 200 days and we're officially at the halfway point. I'm wondering if we come back to this map right here. If we stand and examine this map, it slowly zooms out to show us all of the caves. I'm wondering whether any other locations will be revealed on there at a later point. But yeah, I don't know. The other thing I'm wondering is whether there's a way to get onto, you see there's another kind of path in the background here. We've seen before a case like that where there was kind of like a secret way onto one of these paths, but I haven't seen any sign of anything that would let us get onto here. So I don't know. The only thing we did see once that seemed to be a change was we found some books lying on the floor in a place where I'm pretty sure we'd been before and there were no books on the floor. So that was a bit weird. But that's the only change that I've seen. I guess we could go for a wander to the cave with the waterfall and all the crystals in it. Because it's been quite a while since we were last there. Maybe see whether something's changed there. Last time we went back to the library, but no changes there. Maybe I'm just being too impatient. Need to chill a bit, not try and rush it. It's definitely not a game that's meant to be rushed. It is an interesting game. I mean, for all that, nothing happens most of the time. It does mean that when something does happen, it's incredibly exciting. Which is fun. It's very different to anything else that I've played. I do quite like it for that. I just hope it's not going to kind of stall out here. Yeah, in the early part when I was playing the game, you'd come across areas of the map where it said, oh yeah, you need to jump down here, but you're not going to be able to do that until the moss has grown down there and give you a soft landing, and that'll probably take a couple of weeks. And then there was another area where water was dripping into a hole, and it was like, yeah, you can't climb up there until the water's filled the hole. That'll probably take a couple of weeks again. So there were definitely like signposts that, yeah, you know, you should come back here after a certain amount of time and you'll be able to make some progression. And those have kind of run out now. We've seen no clues or hints along those lines. Which is a slight bummer. It does make me less inclined to come back to the game and see what's going on. But maybe we should just take longer breaks. Between the sessions. Well, let's see. Maybe something amazing will have happened with the mushrooms. Seems like there should be something going on with the mushrooms. We did have... He does have kind of a book in his home that's where he writes down his thoughts about things. And one of the things in there talks about growing some mushrooms. So... And also we know that we can't bring the mushrooms back down here, because we're going to, the web that we go up, climb up after this one here, we can't get back down that while we're carrying a mushroom, because it makes us too heavy. The extra weight of the mushroom is more than the web can bear. So we know we can only use the mushrooms in a certain part of the map, unless that web's going to get stronger over time, but I don't think it is. There's this web here that this spider has built for us. I feel like the idea of planting these different kinds of mushrooms next to each other is going to yield something, but no what. So we're getting into the area now where the pink mushrooms grow. And then those are the kind of big green mushrooms that grow up when you plant a green mushroom near to a pink mushroom. So I'm kind of hoping that a bunch of those will have grown in a way to provide steps up this cliff. Or maybe there's somewhere else that we can create those. I mean, my other thought was if there's a narrow passage somewhere that maybe we could create one of those and it would kind of push the passage and enlarge it or something, or break through to a hidden area that we haven't got to yet, but I haven't really seen anywhere that looks like that would work, so yeah, I don't know. Here's a bit of a trek up to this this place. We are getting towards the very top of the map, and we know that there is supposedly a way to the surface, and some hints we got earlier from, I think it was from the stone face, kind of implied that either we can wait 400 days for the king to wake up, or we can go to the surface. But then if we go to the surface, then the king will be forgotten and his kingdom will crumble into dust. So, I don't know. Maybe even if we find a way out, we shouldn't take it. We should be patient and wait for the king. one area where a green mushroom grows, which is a bit weird. Kind of wondering whether I should plant, or whether I can plant a pink mushroom somewhere near that. Maybe something would happen down there. I just don't know. So getting close now. Drum roll. Will anything amazing have happened? Pink mushroom doing all on its own. Well, we do have a big one. 2 big ones. 3 big ones. 4 big ones. But absolutely no indication. It's not giving us any way up there. I don't have a mattock to use because I broke it. Seems pretty useless here. Where would be a useful place to build one of these things? Oh, I just don't know. Well, that was a complete disappointment. I think I deserve another disappointment for that. Pick up this. Which mushroom am I gonna get? Gonna get this one over here. If we can take it down to where that other lone green mushroom was. Be making a big mushroom there will be useful. I don't know. Like some kind of way. I mean, again, this seems like a real long shot, even if I can plant it here, which I cannot. There is no space to plant it. He freezes like that from time to time. Take the pink mushroom up into the green mushroom area. Did I plant one there before? Yeah, I guess I did. has to be some kind of deal with these things. There's the tunnel that I dug out. Doesn't go any further. It does give me a light. See, there was some other... The face made some other comment about path was dark. I wonder if there's a hidden path somewhere. And I need to use the light from this mushroom to get in it. So I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. And back into the big cave down here. Getting desperate now. Could grow it here. Any point? Probably not. This way is just this cave and the exit. Try eating more of these. So I get a different dream. Particularly optimistic about that option either. Tried doing that before. So the first time we ate 2 or 3 of these mushrooms, we had a dream sequence. We did it again and we had another different dream sequence. Then the next 2 times we did it, just had a repeat 2 dream sequences. So and unless things change with the passage of time, then we're not going to be able to do. Oh dear. I am out of ideas. Okay, I'm gonna go eat some mushrooms. See whether we get a different dream. We'll go check out the waterfall cave one more time. And if there's nothing new there, just go home. And then I don't know what we'll do. Come back in a couple of weeks maybe. Give it time for more stuff to change. Okay, let's eat. Ah, no, I didn't want to plan it, I wanted to eat it. Oops. Okay. Dream again. Come on, show me something different. Same sequence. He looks a bit like me. He's my people. Those... So what we just saw there looked like the area in the mines. I wonder if that means... It looked like this. I wonder if that means the way into the mines is from the surface. Actually, we can't get here other than from the surface. I have no idea how to get to the surface. We do now just have to wait for the king to wake up. Okay. Oh wait, I don't even have the waterfall cave bookmarked anymore? Uh-oh. Oh, there, okay. Take a wander. It's mostly on the way back to our home anyway. Spider could build a stronger web. Anything more? Back over this one. I really don't think there is. A while since we last checked it out, so. Go in. Can't even remember what was over this way now. That car. Just a way kind of up and back to the left, which is where we first found the spider. Down here, is this just a dead end? Something below us. Interesting. Yeah. Dead end was a disappointment. Backing up. Get back up here. Again, I think this was just another dead end tunnel. Right, this is where the crystal was growing. Dug out. Dead end, I think. It's a long way. Does that look a bit like a figure? Base, body, hair. Imagining things. Okay. Hmm. Well, so it doesn't look like anything's changed. I'm not seeing any changes. Time to go home. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to wait. There may be something changes with time. I get a little bit more coal so I can light a fire, which will make time go faster as well. Oh my goodness. Hard to stay awake in a game where nothing happens. Coal I need for fire. Ugh. But this is the fastest way home, Shade. Just kept going left at the bottom there. Oh, got the ones now. I could just leave him walking. We know from the time when we walked back from the Pools of Eternity that he will get back home eventually, and then in-game time will start to pass at the faster speed. But if I am patient and I wait, then I can light a fire and get him reading a book before go. Oh. Oh, what was that? Click to pick up the coal. That message popped up. Can't wait to... Hopefully nothing important. Some crucial clues to where to go next. We now just missed. Mark this, maybe I can go back and have a look afterwards. I'm sure if it had gone left at the bottom before, we would have ended up coming back in through that door. Spot where my mattock broke. Although I'm fairly sure there wasn't much that I still needed it for. I don't know, maybe I could have harvested one of those big mushrooms and then that would have been something important. Ugh. Alright. how fast is time counting down? 7 seconds. So we've got a stack of paper. I'm going to make some more pictures in the hope that every picture makes time go faster. So we actually haven't done any multicolored pictures yet. Okay, add that to our collection. Time going now. Still every 7 seconds. Made no difference. Let's do one more picture. Draw pictures of the things that we've seen on our travels. Giant mushroom. We are a little faster. You're 7.5 seconds, maybe? 7, sometimes it's 8. I want to save at least one piece of paper so I can do another lice picture when we finally get the yellow chalk. But I do. Important what I draw. things that I've seen. I don't know if it does or not. Guessing not, but it's speeding it up a little bit. Light a fire if we can, if we've got enough coal. We do. Definitely help. 10 or 11 seconds. Hey, real work. How's it going? I'm struggling now to know what to do other than sit and read until the timer runs out. I sit and stare for any length of time, whether that will help. I feel like I should read. Look at my thoughts again. Face told me beyond this cave there is light. Light is beautiful and dangerous. You trust the old and the blind. Like text. Okay. I've seen nearly every area of the cave. Reading. I need to read more. My dream would be to find a book that never ends. The face told me the way to light is blocked by total darkness. You will only overcome darkness if you learn to become darkness. This way you will be invisible to it. You will only achieve this if you delve deep, deep into your own mind, in conscious loneliness. I wonder if that's referring to sitting and staring. Maybe I will just leave us sitting and staring rather than reading a book this time. Nice to grow some pretty mushrooms. Sit and stare, will it help? Does time go faster when I'm reading? Let me test that. Next would be the next part Nope, it's going at the same speed. Okay, I'm just gonna try sitting and staring, because that's one thing I haven't really done. Suppose. Maybe that's what it means by delving deep, deep into my mind in conscious loneliness. See, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, I'm a bit stuck as to what to try next. I guess maybe I will leave it. So we've been checking in every Monday evening, except last week, Tuesday evening. I've been trying to check in every Monday evening on this guy. If I have any ideas in the next week, then I'll probably check in again next Monday. But otherwise, I might leave it a couple of weeks this time, just to give it time for more time to pass in game. Maybe some stuff will change. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, until then, thank you for watching. This is BDA Limey signing out. Bye for now.